I expect this week for XRP and every cryptocurrency to have create large moves, guys, because of volatility. Okay, so let us begin. Hello everyone, hope you guys are having amazing day. XRP is around $2.99 and it's already beginning. So we have a bunch of stuff to talk about, guys. Lots of external news going to get applied to the markets this week, and I do believe that this week will create shockwaves for all markets, up, down. I don't know the direction, but here we go. It's going to be bullish either way. From Eleanor Tourette. New, the Rex Osprey XRP ETF launches this week. To my understanding, it's a spot product in a 40 Act wrapping that holds real XRP plus cash, treasuries, and some derivatives. It's basically a spot ETF with extras and is more regulated than traditional spot products. What? Wait, I thought this was futures, guys, or a different type of product for that was attached to XRP. Wait, it's actually spot, right? It's confirmed. It is coming this week. XRPR will be the first US ETF to deliver investor spot exposure to the third largest cryptocurrency by market cap. What? Guys, they're front running the other major ETFs by the other institutions, right? That's going to get launched next month. Oh wow. This is shocking. It's a spot product for XRP, guys. They're going to be holding the underlying assets. You guys realize this, right? They will hold at least 80% of the fund in actual XRP, guys, and then the remaining 20% is expected to invest in any in any one or more of the following cash investments: United States Treasuries, other U.S. government obligations, money market funds, cash, and cash-like equivalents. Okay, so this is amazing. That's what we needed for XRP, guys, right? They're going to apply pressure in moving the asset higher. Now, will this product get enough demand is the real question, right, from investors, which pushes prices higher for XRP, that is, right? Because this is an XRP ETF, guys. So it's isolated, right? It's an isolated event. So this is what I know about spot ETFs. Okay, so we have to apply the past to the present moment. So before we talk about XRP's chart really quickly, I want to talk about first things first. Let's go to Bitcoin's chart, okay? Because when Bitcoin ETFs were launched for when the ETFs were launched for Bitcoin, guys, where were they at? Right here. This is what happened, okay? So let's take a fractal pattern here. Where's the fractal? It should be here. Bars pattern. We take it from, let's just say here, to all the way up there, guys. Okay, so now let's copy and then paste it to XRP. Okay, so here it is, guys. I just copied the fractal and pasted it. So if we do move in a certain trajectory here, it's going to be something like this, right? It's going to be something like this, guys. And this is Bitcoin's price action. The ETFs for Bitcoin were launched right here. Oops. They were launched right here. Okay. And then what happened was it dumped, right? Because it was buy the rumor and then you sell the news, but people got tricked. It's actually you buy the rumor and then you buy the news as well, right? And then look what happened after. It just pumped crazy, right? And it just kept going on, going on, going. Anybody who sold in this region because they thought that, oh, you have to sell the news, right, got left behind. Okay, so if we do follow Bitcoin's path here, this could play out, right? In the beginning of it. But who knows? We'll see what happens, right? There's a lot of different factors that have to come into play for us to see the real pressure coming in. Why? Because still, remember, there are these major funds, okay, asset managers, that's going to be bringing upon their own ETFs for XRP rather shortly, and it's only a month away from Grayscale, 21 shares, Bitwise, like billions and trillions, guys, right? Franklin Templeton, Wisdom Tree, Canary Capital, and CoinShares, all in the month of October. Okay, but we called it. We said that it's going to probably be like deja vu. Wait, does this take us to... Oh, look at that. That's so odd. The ETFs, okay? All these ETFs are going live October 18th to the 25th. Okay, so let's say end of October. Look what the pattern for Bitcoin shows. October 18th is when the actual pump begins, guys. Look at that, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, right? And it just keeps going. Interesting. Breaking 2025 means November 2025 from XRPCC, which also is begin, right? Looking more impressive of a call by the year and now week. XRPCC has been saying November 2025 since 2021. Lots of reports of exchange XRP sales supplies decreasing rapidly this year as well, right? So there is a planned shock here, possibly because new XRP supply on Coinbase has collapsed 90% as whales move tokens off exchange. With less liquidity, a super squeeze could be brewing, guys. Whoa, this is crazy. So supplies are the XRP supply is running out on these exchanges, guys, right? 90%. Right, so let's just say from a billion down to 100 million or something like that, guys, right? In that ballpark. If there isn't enough supply and these ETFs get launched, what do you think is going to happen? A supply shock, an explosion, right? The money will be flooding in so like a tsunami that the price will keep moving higher, especially when there isn't enough even damn tokens on the exchange. Okay, so something could be brewing, guys. Now, remember this. CEO of Crypto.com, okay, one of the biggest exchanges out there, he stated he's a CEO. He is the CEO of a major exchange, and he said XRP ETFs are going to attract $8 billion of inflows in 2026. Okay, so it's around the corner. By the way, the ETFs are going to get launched this week. What's it called? It's a step in the right direction, right? They're front running every other ETF, which is beautiful.
Next couple of years, I think altcoins that have strong flows will outperform. I don't know if you guys seen this, but there's a forecast saying that the ETF for XRP is going to attract 8 billion of inflows next year. So you can imagine.
What was Bitcoin's 40 billion, right? So it's like it's good enough. I mean, well, Bitcoin has like a lot of these big players investing into Bitcoin, and they deem it as a more safer play. So I could understand why Bitcoin would have had more flows than. Again, imagine that much money though, right? There's a multiplier of XRP that just exploded out of the water.
What kind of impact that may have. And in terms of what we're doing, I think we have a very clear, differentiated, exciting strategy that nobody else is pursuing and nobody else can compete with us on. That's very unique. So we will build it, and I hope you guys join along for the ride next couple of years.
So there we go, guys. I mean, they're all getting ready no matter what. Okay, now check this out though. It gets a little bit weird. They're saying Bloomberg analyst says that the Rex Osprey XRP ETF, even Dogecoin will be involved. It seems like both filed under the same prospectus are expected to list this Thursday. It's going to list this Thursday. I was wondering what the actual date is. It's this Thursday. Wait a second, Thursday, and on a Thursday, how coincidental. I freaking love Thursdays. Now, guys, here's the fun part of XRP in the XRP community. Now, this is quite interesting. Of course, it's interesting because how and why are they launching it on a Thursday, right? Who's ready for some fun? It's always Thursdays. Only attempt gematria on Thursdays in late afternoon. At other times, it doesn't work. So let's try it. Thursday, right here, comes out to the number 116, which is 9/11, right? Odd. Mr. Poole on this day today told us to exit. Could he be warning to exit the markets, right? What could it mean? It could rather be anything. But I would like to mention is that the ETF, by the way, is getting launched on Thursday, right? Right here. The Fed will cut rates as well at the same exact time. Is it really going to be a buy the rumor and then you sell the news? I have heard JP Morgan and other like large institutions talking about how the markets will dump on the rate cut, right? So what are the chances now? If you look at the indicators of these other assets, it is leaning more bearish as well, which is interesting, right? But again, I think people are going to get tricked if we do dump. Okay, people are going to get tricked in this whole region. The reason being is because it's the same psychology as Bitcoin. People got tricked with the Bitcoin ETFs, and if started flying, right, they got left behind. So they could play some trickery here. So prepare. Why? Howard Moon today told us on 9/15/2022, popcorn ready, or no, that looks like breadcrumbs or something like that, right? Yeah, it seems like breadcrumbs, guys. What could it be though? that number, that one breadcrumb, has led to so many different discoveries about XRP and what it has become, which is the number 589. Interesting. Now, here's a breadcrumb. Justin, CNBC guest, states Ripple's going after SWIFT. This just happened, I think. Right? Even the Solana investors know. Look at that. We told you. It was guaranteed that it was going to happen.
We've had huge positions in Ethereum in the past. We used to be 100% Bitcoin. Something could come out tomorrow.
Is there anything out there, though?
So he was a Bitcoin maxi, all these other of these communities, guys. And now look.
That's interesting to you. The reason I ask is I would hope that, Solana was created many years ago. Ethereum was created many years ago. Bitcoin was created many, many years ago.
Yeah.
I would like to think that technology and technologists have come up with better solutions since then.
Well, Solana
XRP, all these other coins are literally trash.
could do, I think, 9 billion transactions a day, which is more than all capital markets combined. So
right.
It's not obviously need the next thing past Solana.
So you think it just doesn't matter?
Yeah, and there might be other use cases. Other, like Ripple's going after SWIFT, Bitcoin's digital gold. There's several different major use cases, but Solana's very good at the performant blockchain. Solana,
Does he know that, well, obviously he knows that Solana is VC pumped, okay? We understand this. It's literally pumped by them. But then he says, Ripple actually has, or XRP actually has utility. It's going after SWIFT. Duh! From Brad Garlinghouse, U.S. small businesses and veterans embody resilience and opportunity. Through Ripple's $25 million RLUC commitment to this fund, Hire Heroes USA, we are helping expand access to capital, training, and careers so they can help power the future of the economy. Amazing, guys, right? Look at what Ripple is doing. Is anyone else doing it? Satoshi Nakamoto, where are you? Are you hoarding your, what is it, $100 billion? Yeah, you are. The Bank of Japan will start purchasing XRP. However, it will not purchase it officially or directly. It will purchase it through a third party, or maybe perhaps even over the counter, because this comes from YouTube from Japan. Guys, look at this, right? We had to translate the post. This is because if the news spreads that the Bank of Japan is purchasing XRP, the price could surge rapidly. Let us front run that news. Today's date, 9/15, timestamp. It's a little bit wet. Are we out of the storm? The grasses. Shh. Bullish momentum often starts in silence from Uphold. Interesting. We made it to Monday, 9/15/2025 from Vincent Kennedy. Unless you're using the Ethiopian calendar, then it's only 5/1/2018. Whoa, today's 5/1, the 1st of May. May Day. A crazy start to the week, right? It's Sunflower Day as well, 5/1. Interesting. 9/15 from Mr. Poole. The pyramids. The what? The eye in the middle that looks at everything and watches everything, right? From Grateful Dead, September 15th, 1978. Whoa. Is that a skull I see there? Odd. So let us prepare, guys. Things are getting crazy. That was the final video for today's video. Please like today's video. And yeah, get ready for this week. It's about to become chaotic. Chaos. No, but anyways, see ya.